adventurers. I'm here at another pet-friendly boutique glamping resort here in Utah. Obviously, with my best furry friend. Okay. She always does not love being picked up. Okay. Now, this one is pretty special because it has just about everything you could possibly want and need in a glamping experience. And it's an interesting one too because while it is super modern, there are a few amenities here that kind of bring us back in time and makes it feel kind of nostalgic. Hello and welcome to the Wanderlust host channel. My name's Olivia Tati and I am a short-term rental specialist and world traveler on a mission to inspire you to invest in real estate and travel the world. Pretty special place called Yonder. Now, you may have seen them like on social media and stuff, but it's a pretty large-scale operation and they are crushing it. Basically, it's a pet-friendly glamping resort in the middle of Utah, just outside of a little adorable town called 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬. Now, if you haven't been to 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬 or haven't ever heard of it, it's actually a pretty cute place to go visit, but what really makes it super special is that it's right in the middle between Capitol Reef National Park and Bryce Canyon National Park, which are two of the best national parks in Utah. Utah has like maybe the best national parks in the country. Like it's so freaking phenomenal and insane to watch. It's crazy. So if you haven't been to the national parks in Utah, you definitely have to go. But this place Yonder is basically halfway in between the two, making it a fantastic stopping point for anyone taking a Utah road trip. What does everyone always say about real estate? Location, location, location. It's also located right next to the Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument, which just has a bunch of cool different nature and natural rock formations. There's a bunch of hiking, rock climbing, canyoneering, kayaking, and rafting. Just an outdoor person's little heaven. I actually spent about a week in the Escalante area a couple of years ago and went backpacking and canyoneering, and it was one of the most incredible times of my life. I also almost died getting stuck in one of the canyons, but that is a story for another time. Maybe I'll add that to the Travel with Tati series because that is a story of a freaking lifetime. Also, if you like this video and want me to feature more cool short-term rentals around the world, and not even just short-term rentals, but boutique hotels, glamping resorts, all of that stuff, then hit that like and subscribe button and share this with anyone and everyone who you think might be interested. I'm trying to grow my channel here and every little bit counts. Now back to the video. They have 4 different kinds of accommodation over here. You can either stay in one of their super unique tiny home cabins like this one, and this is where I stayed, or you can stay in a renovated Airstream, and you know, people love the Airstreams, the whole unique experience, or you can stay in one of their deluxe cabins, which I'll get into a little bit later. They house more people, or you can actually bring your own RV, your camping stuff. They have like an RV and camping site that you can go post up at as well. As they say, you can either bring all of your gear or none of your gear, and you can still enjoy the Yonder experience. So it really seems like they're really trying to cater to all types of adventurers, which is really cool. You know, some people don't want to spend the extra money to stay in like a glamping site. They would rather just like bring their stuff, post up, camp, but still be able to enjoy the aspects of the glamping resort. Whereas other people, like maybe they want a little bit of extra comfort. But I think that their most popular one is going to be these cabins. And they're pretty freaking awesome. Like they have 11-foot ceilings, so they don't feel like tiny at all. It feels very spacious. And they have literally full wall windows on both sides, so you have so much natural light coming in. Now don't worry, they also do have curtains on either side, so you can close it up. They're like nice, light, breezy linen curtains, so you still get all of the light coming in, but then you can, you know, get your privacy. And all of them back onto some nature. Like mine here backs out into just like the woods. Some of them back out into a view of the mountains. So depending on which one you get, you may have a different experience. And the decor in this place is very natural looking, natural feeling, lots of woods, a little bit of metal, a very modern, clean style, but still feeling cozy, like with the Frigidaire fridge and a little bit of that like retro aspect. And each little tiny cabin has their own little patio. And I love that they put this little doggy hook on the patio so you can tie up your dog on the leash and still be able to sit outside, which is really nice. Now there's electricity to all of these cabins. So you've got a fridge, you've got a little microwave, you've got air conditioning, you've got light, but there is no water. So there's no running water to any of the cabins, but they do have communal bathrooms. And if you're anything like me, you'd be like, so it's how much for a communal bathroom? But so there are 2 communal bathrooms on the property. There's one that's an indoor communal bathroom, like indoor showers, and there was one that's outdoor showers. I only use the outdoor shower one, and you'll see why. And while I'm never a huge fan of communal bathrooms, even when I'm staying at hostels, I'll book my own private room with its own private bathroom. But the bathhouses here at Yonder are pretty freaking cute. Like, they're like state-of-the-art type of bathhouse. Very clean, very modern, very vibey. And they literally provide you with like everything you could possibly need. They even have Dyson hair dryers, which I don't even own a Dyson hair dryer. They have straighteners, but the best part, especially about the outdoor one, is the outdoor shower. And like I said, they do have an indoor shower as well, but I mean, the outdoor shower is such a vibe. And if you're anything like me, I would always much rather shower in the open air. And just like, look how beautiful they made this space. It's really so enjoyable to be around. I'm like, I kind of want to put this in one of my own future like personal homes. And now I will say it is a little annoying having to walk all the way to the bathhouse, like if you have to pee in the middle of the night. And like, since there's no running water in the room, whenever I have to get water for my dog or anything like that, I have to walk all the way to the bathhouse to go get it. But I will say you're more in it for like the experience, you know? And I'd say it's still worth it for the cool experience. Then you have the Airstreams. These Airstreams were originally pretty beat up, but they renovated them and now they're really freaking adorable. You have enough space to fit about 3 people, and it really takes you back and gives you that American experience. Now, once again, there is no running water in the Airstream, so you do have to go to the bathhouses. They're actually located pretty close to the Airstream, so it's actually a little bit more convenient if you're in the Airstreams to go to the bathhouse. Now, let's say you're a little bit bougier and you absolutely need your own bathroom. You can actually book one of the deluxe cabins. They have their own private bathroom, their own private outdoor shower, which is pretty cool. And they even have pull-up parking for a lot of the other accommodation. There's like a general parking lot that you park in, and then you have to walk to your cabin or your Airstream. But these have pull-in parking, so you drive right up to it. And they're also located on the other side of the glamping resort, closer to the pool area. And each of these deluxe cabins have these ginormous panoramic windows, and they can fit about 4 people because they have both a queen bed and a sofa bed. Now, I unfortunately did not have the opportunity to go check these out because they have an event coming up that starts today. Literally, this whole place was rented out for a wedding event, and so everything was completely booked out, but maybe next time I'll be able to actually stay there and I'll get to show it to you. Now, what really makes Yonder special is all of their communal outdoor spaces. They've really created an environment that kind of reminds me of like an upscale hostel environment where people actually mingle with each other, because as we know, at a bunch of hotels, most people don't interact with like anyone else at the hotel. But this very much has more of a community kind of vibe. And if you have traveled to hostels before, you know what I'm talking about and you know what that feels like. I think especially after the pandemic, everyone's been kind of seeking those communal experiences to really experience that sense of community and the ability to meet people in different places and different spaces. So Yonder's really focused on that, which I really, really love. They've got a communal pool area, which is awesome in Utah, especially in the summer. It gets pretty hot. And there's also an outdoor hangout area that's really great. I went and worked over there for a bit, just super calm and soothing and vibey, and a bunch of people go there to just hang out. They've got things like an outdoor food truck as well, which is just like a cool, beautiful, nice little touch to add in. On their website, it even says Yonder was created out of a desire to go back in time when things were simple. Quality was a given and vacation was an adventure. Yonder 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞 is an embodiment of the best American experience that is familiar as it is unique. So you can tell that they really took the time to curate this special environment and vibe for the people here. But the real gem of this spot is the old school drive-in movie theater. Now, you don't actually drive your own car in. They've actually renovated some old vintage cars, and those are basically your seating area for the drive-in movie theater. And they put it in front of a giant screen, basically looking over the beautiful mountains here in Utah. And each car has their own old school speaker that's actually tuned to the movie, and they play a lot of American classics. Like while I was here, there was Captain America, and we did Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Then in one of the Airstreams, they even have a concession stand so you can go and pick up popcorn and snacks just like you would an outdoor movie theater back in the day. Okay, but so how much does it actually cost to stay at Yonder? Let's take a look at the website, shall we? So if we go to their website, I actually really love their website. It is super vibey, super cute. I kind of aspire to have a website like this for one of my future properties. That's like a multifamily short-term rental boutique hotel glamping situation type of thing. But yeah, we're not here to talk about the website. What we are here to look at are the rates. So I'm going to click on this book now button and let's leave it at 2 adults, update guests and rooms. So I'm going to let's look at July. So July let's do a weekday stay and let's do a weekend stay. So I'm going to do July 11th to 13th here, 2 nights, confirm dates of stay. Okay, so the first option it brings up is that deluxe cabin, the one that sleeps 4. That one, remember, has its own bathroom. It has its own outdoor shower and everything. But this one sleeps 4 people, so it's got a queen bed and a sofa bed. So I think this is the highest occupancy that they have in terms of rooms. So they're charging $359 for that. So that's this place. Super cute. And that's $359 a night. And you get access, obviously, to all the different amenities. Okay, so the next one they have is the Airstream. So the Airstream, it's looking like they're charging $239, about $120 less than the deluxe cabin. And with the Airstream, it sleeps 3 people. So 1 day bed and 1 queen bed. And you do have running water in this, but you don't have like an actual, like you have to use the bathhouse still. But you do have a sink, so you've got some running water. So $239 a night for that. And then you've got the cabins, that's what I slept in. Those are going at $204 a night. And the cabins only sleep 2 people though. So it does have that queen bed. And if you remember from the videos, there's also that day bed thing, but it really doesn't, I wouldn't want to sleep on that, you know? But the cabins, $204 a night. So cheaper than the Airstream. But if you have 2 people, you may want to still just go with the cabin versus the Airstream. But if you have 3 people, it may be more economical to stay in the cabin. And then you've got your RV site and campsite. So those are going at $95 a night. So with the RV site, this is when you actually have an RV pad. You can hook up into utilities and everything. So $95 a night. And then for van life campsite, this is you are bringing your tent or you are sleeping in your van or your car. That's $69 a night. Now, you know, these prices aren't super cheap. $69 for a campsite's that's a pretty darn good campsite. But you got to remember, you have access still to all of the different amenities. You're going to have the pool. You're going to have the drive-in, you've got the outdoor spaces, you've got the bathhouse, so you've got all of these amenities going for it. So I think that's why they're able to charge that higher price. Let's look at the weekend stay. So, you know, with short-term rentals, a lot of the time they have dynamic pricing, so I would kind of expect to see that here as well. But actually what it looks like, I don't think they have dynamic pricing really on, because they really have like a weekday baseline stay at $69 and a weekend baseline stay at $89. So that's really interesting, actually. I could probably make more money off of this. But let's look at the weekend. Let's go here. So July 14th to July 16th. Update your stay. So that deluxe cabin's going to be like $50 more expensive, $399 a night. And then your Airstream is going to be $294 a night. Your cabin is also $294 a night. Interesting. So they keep the prices for those the same. Then you've got your RV site and campsite, which is $115 a night. So that went up by a little bit, about $20. And then you've got your van life campsite tent that is $89 a night. So it goes up again by about $20. So like I said, you know, not super cheap, but for all the amenities and the whole experience and vibe that you're getting, like I think it's honestly super reasonable. So as you can see, this place is pretty freaking special. And I am certain that they will probably be making more of these places all around the country. And that's really where the short-term rental industry is kind of going towards. It's these boutique, different glamping experiences all around the country, all around the world. People want to go on vacation and experience something that's completely different, brings you back to nature, and gets you outside of the office and the city and the work environment. But that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and the little bell notification button. Let's get this video out to as many people as possible. If you visit Yonder, let me know. Tag me on Instagram or at @𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐵. I would love to see all of your adventures, and I hope this gets you excited to travel, explore the world, or maybe even create your own little Yonder in the future. Okay, I'm out.